Hey guys, this is Mauro. I got a couple of requests from people that have one-handed backhand. They were asking me about some advice on the especially when you're hitting on the run, or even when that ball is coming right back at you, but you have to react quickly. One thing that is very common, I see it happening a lot, is players that when they see the ball coming, they take too long to start turning those shoulders. So that's the first thing. Remember, the first thing you want to do is just point that, if it's coming to your backhand, well, just point that right shoulder towards the ball right away. Something that I work a lot on with my students, that have one-handed or two-handed backhand, is when you see that ball coming, there are four things that you want to think about. Let's say it's a shot that is not really on the run but coming towards you, and you don't have to really move too much to hit it. What I want to do is right away, the thing is sideways. Right away I want to turn that shoulder. I go sideways and knuckles. Knuckles on the grip, guys. Be careful with that. That hand in the front is very common. You want to make sure you have those knuckles. Bring those knuckles on top of the grip. A little more, a little less, that's up to you. But you gotta have those knuckles there, so that would allow you to make that contact with the ball racket like this. Careful with that hand in front of the grip. So I think sideways, knuckles, settle my feet on the ground. When I pull the trigger, I don't want my feet to keep moving. If I'm ready here and I'm about to swing, if I move my feet, what happens is your feet is like the anchor to the ship, guys. If the anchor moves, the whole ship is gonna move. So what you wanna do is sideways, knuckles, settle. Once I pull the trigger, I settle my feet on the ground. That is gonna help me generate more power, generate spin, that's what I want, and also it's gonna help me save energy. Why? Because I'm not forcing my body. When people move your body, you're forcing yourself to hit the ball there. You're not just turning and let it go, let the body go around. The body's supposed to work kind of like a spring. Let's say like a mattress spring. If you grab it from the bottom and you twist the top and you let go, the thing goes back to its normal position, right to the initial position. So what you want to feel in your body is that when you're turning, you settle there and you just let it go here. See my upper body ready? Boom, and I go. I don't want, be careful, because many times people, they put their feet pointing straight forward and they turn. You're not going to be able. You're going to end up with the Jesus Christ swing. You don't want to do that. Sideways there, and you want to end up with your chest more or less pointing towards the net post. Okay, so you're gonna turn sideways, knuckles, settle, and freeze is the last thing. Why? Because when I swing, I'm gonna freeze from the waist down and my head. Sideways, knuckles, okay, settle and freeze. I freeze my head. I gotta end up looking at the background for a split second, and I freeze my lower body, guys. Try that. When you see that ball is coming, so you're just gonna turn there, and that is gonna give you a lot more power, control, whatever. It's the settle part, guys. It's extremely important. You have no idea how much it's gonna help you hitting the ball clean, centering the strings. Whether you're one-handed, two-handed backhand player, forehand backhand, guys, if you can settle, unless you're on the run, you don't need to jump. Settle. Go and look the videos of the professionals. They're not jumping all the time. They jump when they can move towards the ball, okay, and they're moving inside the court, okay, to load on that ball, you know. But when you're moving, especially along the baseline, they just hit, getting ready, settle and go, settle and go. That's one of the reasons why they hit clean, because when your whole body's moving, you're gonna have a lot of problem hitting that ball perfect with the center of your racket. You know, just remember, you go to the fair, and you have that game where you have a target. When you're standing on that target, you're not jumping and trying moving and tossing that ball towards the target. You just settle there and go. That's the same thing that quarterbacks do. If they, or pitchers, if they can toss that ball, you know, without moving, they know they have a higher percentage of being more accurate. So sideways, knuckles, settle, and freeze, guys. Freeze is gonna help you a lot too in every single shot. You gotta end up looking at the background. That is gonna help you hit solid, and just doing that is gonna help you hit a lot more power and spin if that's what you're trying to get. All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope it helps, and I'll see you next time.